Oh, here we are again now, and it's like no time has passed. Gazing out upon the sunset as it sinks into the night. Many times it seemed as though a given day might be our last. Face to face with certain death, it's somehow coming out alright. I don't think that we have any cause to lament, but there's quite a lot of thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent.
All right, you maggots. What we seem to have here is a failure to communicate. It is of my understanding that somebody here is not being honest with us. We were recently tricked into a trap, and I know one of you knows what's going on, but you're not telling us everything we need to know. And she's going to start pacing up and down this line, staring a death stare into everybody's eyes just to gauge reactions. Now, I promised your general that I wouldn't waterboard you. However, if I don't get the answers I seek, you're all going to be waterboarded and maybe have some screws put to your thumbs.
Oh my, wait, are you saying that?
And that is contractually guaranteed.
Mercy, pinches the bridge of her nose. It's like, this is not how the military works at all.
By your military employment contracts that you signed.
I'm a mercenary.
All right, have at it, I guess.
Harlock, wait, let me put my hand on your shoulder, and I'm going to try and channel some of my emotional vulnerability.
Please, I don't feel a thing.
You feel, oh boy, Harlock, Marcus, can you give me a roll to razzle-dazzle to magically transmit your vulnerability to Harlock?
Okay, Harlock, look into my eyes.
Okay, I am.
Keep looking into my eyes.
Yep.
Okay? We are both people, we both have hearts, we both feel feelings.
Yes, we are people. I have a heart. We feel things.
We feel things.
We feel
things like other people do. And
yes, I understand the feelings of other human beings as I am also a human being.
We use those feelings to understand them better and to get them to tell the truth about betraying us.
For humanity.
For humanity.
So, out of curiosity, when you guys told me about your grandiose adventures, was that real or just bullshit?
A little bit of both.
Well, I appreciate your honesty now that we're in the thick of it.
Honestly, most of it was real. Some of the individual details might have been slightly stretched occasionally sometimes by maybe not specifically me, but also maybe specifically me.
He's a fiction writer.
I'm a fiction writer.
Harlock begins to cry.
Too much vulnerability! Too much vulnerability!
Pull it together!
Just slaps her.
Harlock, you start to feel Marcus's emotional support flow through you. You start to comprehend the weight of his emotional burdens, and you feel more human than ever. And it's too much. It's too much all at once. You feel bad, and
it's just one tear running down her face.
One tear is running down her face, and as you move across, you start to sort of scan everyone, and the one who seems to balk, hesitate, or almost respond to your humanity is, as you move through, actually surprisingly somebody who stayed behind during the engagement. This one actually seems to seem relatively unsettled by your by your relative display of humanity.
As soon as she gets an inkling of that display, she grabs them by the chest and holds them up on the wall with the tear running down her face.
Marcus's dad unintentionally enters the frame from the side, creating some sort of a barricade between these people and the rest.
Waterboard this one.
Bad cop and cardboard cop.
I don't think we need to go that far. I think we just need to provide a little pressure.
And punch our hands into our open palms like this.
Marcus, it hurts a little.
I'm not interested in more violence or torture.
No, this is the threat of violence. It's not violence.
Not you. You can't do anything. She points at Harlock.
No.
You.
Fine.
You and your math 2 and waterboarding better cool it. Listen, she turns back over. What the hell? What is going on? Why are you getting involved with trying to lock us out with an angel? And I assume there are more people that are coordinating with you because I highly doubt you were able to lock those gates as well.
They're like, look down. There's like a silence moves through the room. There's like this.
Oh, is it all of you?
There's this like temporary there's this temporary feeling of unease as these soldiers all stand staring off into they stare at the distant wall as if it was somewhere else, trying to retain their focus. And yeah, then the one you're pressuring sort of opens their mouth, but someone else in the room actually breaks first. Marcus, the one immediately next to you, speaks up. I can't take this shit anymore. This person takes a step forward. And
Marcus chokeslam him to the wall.
No! What?
Yeah.
What is...
Marcus attempts to push him back against the wall and does not manage
yeah, it just doesn't work. It's like, hey.
No, you hurt Marcus!
Marcus, it hurts a little bit. They take a step forward as the rest of the soldiers start to look at this person.
Jambalaya, sweep his legs.
Jambalaya tries to sweep the person's legs. It also doesn't work.
Just makes a squeaky sound.
We gotta bulk up, dude.
Kind of shrugs.
I know.
Look, sometimes we get orders to do stuff like close the gates or look the other way, and there's a rattle in the room.
Orders from who?
What do you mean? Somebody down the line speaks up. What do you mean orders? Orders from who? And
orders from who?
And then another person down the line actually speaks up as well. What the hell are you guys talking about? What's been going on around here?
Back against the wall, people. Come on.
They resettle and return.
Thank you.
And this person, like, sort of shaking a little bit, like, recenters themselves. It's the people who disappeared. Sometimes they come back, and they don't seem quite right. They say close the gates or feed us to those things. And there's another moment of silence as those things are mentioned. Once again, the person at the end of the line, well, what things? The hell are you talking about? It's two over in the brig. That's why, been told to stay away from it. I just want to get out of here alive.
No,
that's what we all want.
That's what we are trying to solve. And we've also learned recently brigs are on warships, so it's the prison. So, thank you for your cooperation. I understand there must have been...
Don't thank him.
We can't always choose violence. Come on,
no, this was literally a subversion of your authority. Maybe
I am getting there.
All right,
Now hit him.
Bercy actually turns and, like, puts a finger up. No more interruptions.
That was a joke.
Let Mom talk.
Okay, Mom. Sorry.
All right.
Oh, no.
Thank you for your cooperation. I am certain there must have been, I hope, a good reason why you could not inform us before. We are going to solve this now. Everyone, return to your rooms. Barricade your doors. Do not come out until I have fixed this.
Hey, they'll salute and move around, but, like, as they do, it's weird. It seems like the relative inequity of information has spread some distrust amidst the soldiers. Like, they're moving around and, like, you occasionally hear a voice punctuate the new and growing silence. It seems everyone here, to some extent, was kept at a different level of clearance. Some were given these mysterious orders. Others weren't. And
when and where... Oh, sorry, go on.
Yeah, no, like, I assume you're keeping the one who cracked around.
Yeah.
And Mia, she's one of us.
Smart.
She can't.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Mia's
Of
just
course,
chilling
Mia.
out at the end of the hallway, like, man. Excited
like
to barricade
the sibling
my...
who's not in trouble.
Yeah, like, man, I'm excited to barricade myself in a nice room. And then Harlock, like, looks over at Mia with the look, and Mia's like, oh, okay, I guess I'm coming with.
Mia, we really gotta get you a job that is, like, worthy of you.
I mean, soldier was a pretty good job. We weren't really fighting any wars.
Well, yeah, but, like, this is a... What is this? Marcus kind of, like, twirls a finger around at their surroundings. This is not
this
legit
is...
military. I mean, no offense, Mercy. I know, like, it's not your fault by any stretch, but this is bullshit.
This is the worst experience of my entire life, but I sort of figured it was an anomaly thanks to the angels raining down outside.
This is the
Like,
worst.
I am... Mercy just kind of deflates. I don't know what to do.
Hey, we're figuring that out. It's okay if we don't know exactly what to do.
I feel like I've just given the wrong order because now no one trusts anyone, and I've told them to put themselves in their rooms, and it's... Oh, God.
Hey, look,
Ugh.
now everybody is at least on the same or a similar page. If there is distrust, then this is just going to be something that finally lets everybody talk about the writing on the wall, not the actual writing on the wall, but like the proverbial writing on the wall.
Right.
And maybe they'll get that trust back once they communicate a little bit. Should I go around and tell people to talk about their feelings?
Or do you want me
You
to
know
do
what?
it?
No, Marcus, that sounds nice. Please
Okay.
proceed with giving everyone the heads up that we need to start talking about feelings and... You know what? Social distancing. Make sure no one's too close to anyone because, like, my God.
That's fair.
So just double checking, you don't want me to do that too, right?
Let's just talk to this individual and see what else you have to share.
Hey guys, I want you all to just be mindful of your feelings and communicate them to each other, okay? Just have a real conversation, go real deep, and talk things out, because, you know, these are some of the connections that you're going to make that are going to last your entire life, okay? This is meaningful. These are important people.
The person, Marcus, you look at the person who at the end of the line was the one who's like, what do you mean those things? Like, what the fuck, you guys? And like, as you go, it's like, yeah, meaningful connections for the rest of our lives. So, I don't want to be eaten. Is anybody else in here on that? Are we all on the same page there? And everyone's like, yeah,
I think it's working.
Yeah. Yeah, just getting a little curious because it sounds like, to a certain extent, some of you here were on the team of Pro getting us all eaten, and that sounds kind of shitty.
Just stepping in to mediate here real quick. Let's try to keep in mind that people usually have a reason why they did something, even if it seems, in retrospect, like a very bad and very, very shitty idea. Think about that.
You think back to the oddly wise words of Chardonnay. Evil is the choice of man.
I miss her.
I miss her too.
From the mouths of babes.